So, huge season finale of Supernatural tonight. Thought maybe series finale, the way it was presented, it pretty much seemed that way. I have a few theories. Kind of interesting. Oh my god, it was crazy. Jared Padalecki is an amazing actor to pull off. He reminded me a lot of the way, I'm sorry, I don't know the name of the actor. I know he was on Lost. The other guy played him, the same sort of mannerisms and stuff, so obviously from working with him and being in the scenes with him and probably watching the show as it, to see how it was edited. Absolutely awesome. Castiel got blown the bleep up only to come back full strength, maybe even stronger, almost Michael strong in a way. Bobby! He gets his neck broken, but thankfully Castiel brings him back. Oh my god, thank god he came back to bring Bobby back, because I don't think Dean could have survived losing two brothers, Castiel and Bobby and Ellen and Joe and whoever else. I mean, it's like 10 people that have died this season if that happened, that were close to Dean. Would have been a little bit better if they had some Jeffrey Dean Morgan. They had I had a tiny little clip of a previous episode with their dad when he was young, when Dean went back, just buying the Impala. I love the way it was narrated. Chuck had the voice for it, and the writing was amazing on this episode. The voiceover had me crying at multiple times. The cute little videos of Lil Sam and Lil Dean in the car, and the stories that, they've worked into the show over the last 5 seasons and just kind of, tug at your heartstrings. And then the ending! He ends up with Lisa, and then creepishly Sam standing on the street looking quite evil, so I don't know if it's Sam per se or if Lucifer broke out of his cage. Again, very quickly. Not sure about that one. My biggest theory of the night is Chuck was gone the entire time. It makes sense. It really does. Just, he knew what was going to happen before it was going to happen, and yeah, he was a prophet, but he seemed to know a lot more than any of the other ones did. Like, he said that the angels didn't want him to know where this final battle was going to go on, but yet he figures it out, or he sees it anyways. And I honestly think if that big battle, like, obviously if he created humans, he doesn't want to wipe out half the earth with this big huge fight, right? It's just, I don't know. There's something to it, because why would the rings not be destroyed? The locks can still be broken if the rings are still there. Makes you wonder. I don't know. I know that Dean pocketed the rings. I don't know what happened with them after that. They never really did show it in any way. What else happened? Adam was really creepy as Michael. Did anybody else find that? He played him like almost... It was the same sort of, deal that Sam and Dean had going on. Dean knew even when Sam was on the demon blood that really he needed to confront him, but because he loved him, he didn't want to hurt him. Same as when Dean goes on his, I'm going to save the world and, sacrifice myself and nobody else is going to get in my way. Kind of the opposite with Lucifer. He's going to sacrifice himself to destroy the world, but Michael didn't want him to be hurt. So it just makes you wonder if it's foreshadowing, if there is a 6th season and he does have to deal with a Lucifer vamped up Sam again, if he's going to be able to do anything about it. Really glad that Bobby got to come back, like I said. Bobby gets his legs back as well when he came back, so kind of worried with that whole breaking his neck, that maybe Castiel wouldn't be able to fix his legs again. I always wondered about that too. Sorry, just going back like probably 4 episodes here. They said that Zachariah would never let Bobby walk again. Why couldn't Castiel fix his legs after Zachariah died? Then again, Castiel didn't really have his powers back at that point. Just thinking out loud, obviously. Oh, sorry. What else? Hilarious him putting in his freaking tape in his tape deck and just pulling up to the 2 angels. I thought he might possibly run over Michael, and then I thought about it. Chuck said it best, they chose family, and that's what it was all about. In the end, that's all it ever is about, is the people you care about. So he obviously wasn't going to mow down Adam, even though they don't know him that well. He's still family. He's still blood to them. And that's what this whole show is about this bond between the 2 brothers. What else? I cried multiple times. I'm a bit of a weepy TV watcher, but I cried multiple times. I kind of, in a way, I wanted to come back because I love the characters and I love the stories, but I honestly don't think, like, if the original writer quits, I don't know where they can go with this, really, honestly. It could be something totally twisted. Maybe when they got locked in the cage, maybe the cage couldn't hold Michael and Adam's body was too weak and he hopped into Sam. I don't know. Really odd ending. I'm really hoping, and the way that Chuck says that Bobby and Dean don't see each other for many years, it makes you feel that even if the show were to continue, it's either going to be following Dean or Bobby. I mean, they can't have them, well, it could show both of them, but you know what I mean? It wouldn't be the same if they're showing their stories, but their stories never intersect. So really, that's the only family that Dean has left, is him, Lisa, and the little boy. I don't know. Hopefully we get some casting rumors soon if there is a 6th season. Maybe it'll be a prequel season. Maybe it'll be a Young John season. That could be quite interesting. Or even John when the boys were young right after Mary's death. I don't know if I'd watch it as much. There wouldn't be as much beefcake. Jeffrey Dean Morgan's pretty cute. The actor, I'm horrible with actors' names sometimes, that plays young John is pretty cute too, but I don't know how they'll pull it off. But hopefully you guys all get to see this amazing episode and share your views with me. If you agree with me, disagree, any more on my theories, comment.